Today, we've got this stack of source material detailing a really bizarre case. Danny Wilkinson.
Right. An insurance agent moves to Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
And finds himself caught in, well, what seems like a generational curse tied to a single building.
1111 Maple Street. And our mission today is to kind of unpack the rules, the structure of this time loop situation.
Okay, so Danny, he's moving from Moline, Illinois, right? And he's already dealing with something heavy.
Yeah, his assistant, Heidi Jacobs, recently died in an accident, an uninsured motorist thing, so he's already looking for a fresh start, maybe.
And he buys this building, a former Masonic lodge, then an Elks snow cone place. Weird combo.
Very. And the address, 1111 Maple Street, zip code 11111. That's where it starts.
The number 11. It's not subtle, is it? The sources say 11 rooms, 11 windows.
11 steps down to the basement, 11 cabinets, 11 electrical outlets. It's like obsessive.
It feels less like architecture and more like the first rule written in stone, this inescapable pattern.
Exactly. And this pattern immediately connects to the past. Danny finds that the previous realtor, Johnny Lathrop,
oh yeah, get this,
died on November 11th, 2011. 11/11/11.
And the way he died, it's
bizarre. Suicide. In the lobby, by drinking apparently almost a dozen buckets of cherry snow cone syrup.
Snow cone syrup, seriously.
Caused ventricular fibrillation and, listen to this, his body weight at death, recorded as 111 pounds.
Okay, wow. That's dialing up the creepy factor significantly. So the building is literally consuming people using its own history.
Seems like it's direct link. And Danny gets a warning, doesn't he?
Yeah, this bald guy in a brown trench coat shows up, tells him Lathrop did himself in right there in the lobby.
And we later find out that bald guy is Dr. Lance Jefferson, a previous owner or victim.
Right, another layer. And then there's that weird phone call Danny makes.
To Gerald Hicks about another Elks property. Hicks's number ends in 11, naturally.
And Hicks warns him off, right? Said outsiders shouldn't buy these places. More rules.
All right, so we have the spatial symmetry, the number 11 everywhere. Then we get the temporal stuff. The time loop.
This is where it gets really wild. It seems tied to a specific action. Sitting in the office chair.
Yeah, the third room on the left. He looks at the window at Quail Ridge Park, and bam, he shifts.
He doesn't just see the past, he becomes someone from the past.
First shift, he's Dr. Lance Jefferson, the bald guy, a dentist. And guess what?
Oh no, let me guess.
11 teeth.
Only 11 teeth remaining.
Yeah.
And the time period is 2000. 22 years earlier.
Okay. And who does he see?
Heidi Jacobs, his assistant who died back in Illinois. But she's a teenager here, a patient.
Whoa. Okay, mind blown. So the loop connects even before he moves.
Seems that way.
Yeah.
Then there's a second shift. He becomes Bill Elk.
The snow cone guy from 2011?
Yep. Heavyset guy.
Yeah.
And he realizes Elk was basically tricked into buying the properties. He sees Lathrop, knows what's coming.
Can he warn him?
He tries, but he can't speak freely. Only these, preset phrases come out. Useless stuff. He's forced to play the part. So the building doesn't just kill you, it makes you participate in the next round. That's grim.
It's a mechanism. And the key seems to be these missing items from Danny's apartment.
Right. The mirror and that 57 Chevy lamp, they just vanish.
Vanish from his place, reappear in the back room of 1111 Maple, which is described as, a portal.
And the mirror shows him, not himself.
It shows his alternate state, exhausted, covered in red syrup. But it also reflects the other identities. Jefferson, Elk, it's the truth mirror, kinda.
Okay, so these objects, the relics, they trigger something. And this is where the parchment comes in.
Exactly. Someone retrieved this parchment paper that spells out the rules of the 1111 Yankee Cobbler curse.
Ah, the Yankee Cobbler. We finally get the agent behind this.
Yeah, the curse apparently started way back, November 11th, 1901. It haunts the Quail Ridge district.
And the Cobbler. He's not always around.
The rules say he can only free roam in the 11th month of the 11th year, which lines up with Lathrop's death and Danny's arrival.
Makes sense. What else?
Crucially, 2 personal relics must be present for the curse to really lock on to someone.
The mirror and the lamp.
Bingo! And another rule, once you die in the cycle, you can't come back as yourself, only as another victim in the chain.
So Danny realizes the Cobbler, probably appearing as Dr. Jefferson earlier,
stole his relics to activate the curse on him. And that warning he got, it was basically himself from the future, allowed a brief visit, but forbidden from changing anything.
That's brutal. The ultimate trap.
And then the final lock clicks. his watch resets. 11:11 p.m., November 11th, 2022.
And that's it. He's the new keeper, stuck in that portal room, presumably covered in syrup, waiting.
Waiting 11 years for the next victim, he becomes part of the cycle.
So wrapping this up, the obsession with 11, the building's rigid structure. It's all mirrored in the curse's rules, isn't it?
Right.
The symmetry is total. Structure is fate here.
And it really seems that way. Inescapable.
Which leaves us with a final thought for you, the listener. If the victims are trapped and recycled within Cedar Rapids, within this loop, and the Yankee Cobbler seems to be the constant figure, orchestrating things across decades, 2000, 2011, 2022.
Right, he's seen in the park in all those timelines.
Then what part might the Cobbler have played outside the loop back in Illinois? Did he have a hand in Heidi Jacobs' death? Was that the necessary first step to ensure Danny Wilkinson was primed, emotionally driven to walk right into 1111 Maple Street? Something to think about.